We're finally back for the second Puptime Chats. Thank God. So this time what we want to do is we're going to focus on a different pup, not me. This pup is an amazing pup. He's been in the scene for so long. He likes to say that he has a whole family of pups, and that is amazing. You'll get to know more about him. His name is Chip. He's very big within the community, and honestly, he's the nicest guy I have ever met. So yeah, we'll be doing. He has sent me a video answering some questions I've asked him, and yeah, we'll go through that. Yeah, there's not really much more I have to say at this point in time. However, once his video's played, I'll jump back on and I'll discuss a bit more about it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, enjoy.
Hi, I'm Chip Pup. I'm a very experienced pup. I've been a pup for a long time. Some of the things I love to do is help new pups find their paws, and more experienced pups, I like them to come along and help other pups out. I run events called Paws. We do all types of different events. We do a social event that we have down in Southampton, and I also do camping events, and we do Pups in the Park, which is a public event we do down in Portsmouth. One of the things I'm especially proud of is that I'm an alpha to a pack of some really, really wonderful pups. So much so that we've actually become family for a long time. I love them to death. I always do anything for them. I'd always be there for them. But yeah, it's just one of the aspects of being a pup, which is amazing. How did I get into pup play? Well, I got into pup play over a long period of time. I think part of it is that it needs to be part of you. You need to be a pup inside before you can actually become a pup. There needs to be a little spark of something. I think Chip's been around with me, part of me, for a long time. I remember growling when I was a very, very small pup. I used to growl at people. I used to nudge people for attention. I'm very, very loyal, always have been. But if I don't like you, then I will growl at you. And that has got me into some trouble as a human. Being a pup, it's not so bad, but as a human, there are rules you need to follow. So be careful. Am I a specific breed? Well, I'm a Rottweiler. I've always been a Rottweiler. Even my mum, I used to call my little Rottweiler because she's very loyal, very protective. She loved her family. She was an avid family pup, just like me. Yeah, so basically I kind of second generation pup, I would like to say. Don't know. But yeah, it's just the traits of a Rottweiler I'm very, very drawn to. As I said, loyalty, being a family pup, very, very protective. Sometimes a little bit overprotective, but that's not too bad a problem. But yeah, it's what I feel I'm drawn to. A lot of other pups are drawn to other breeds. I think because the traits that them breeds bring to them as well. Am I a sexual pup or a social pup? I'm very much a social pup. For me, the sexual part has never been part of Chip or what I want to do. There's nothing wrong with it, but hey, you know, each their own. It's what you're drawn to. Personally, I think that all pups start as social. That way they can build friendships and bonds with other people. and then they can start bringing their own traits into it, such as the sexual side, or maybe a rubber pup, you know, or any other thing that you want to do. If I'm really honest, I don't think there's a difference between the social and the sexual. We're all on one spectrum, social on one side, sexual on the other. So whether the argument, are you social or sexual, is a bit mute, because most pups go swing between the spectrum. I stay on the more social side, but you know, if something happens, I might go to the sexual side. But hey, who knows? That's a good thing about pup play, because it's never one thing, it's always evolving, always growing. If there was a myth that I would like to dispel, it would be pup play is just sexual. It's not. It can be if that's what you want it to be, but for me and a lot of other pups, it really isn't. As I said, that you can go towards being sexual, but I've seen in my experience that so much more to being a pup. I've seen people who aren't very good at reading and writing, they've managed to learn. I've seen people with issues, anxieties, depression, being a pup, all that's gone away. Yeah, I think it's the perception that I would like disbanded, for people looking on to us. It doesn't help either, because if we're just seen as a sexual scene, or whatever you want to call it, then we're not going to get venues for events. People are just going to go, oh, no thank you. And I've had that happen. I've lost quite a few venues where as soon as I said what we're going to do, no thank you, don't want to. I've seen that on YouTube. So I'd like to get our identity as a group, a community, if you want to use it, as a pup play whole, an identity to work from, so people can understand us. Also, it can put new pups off because they've just seen what they think it is rather than coming and see us. So there's lots of different things that we can be losing out on, and it would be a shame to have so many pups not come to us just because they think it's something it's not. Anyway, that's just my opinion. That's as a disclaimer. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very much.
So there we had Pup Chip. He was amazing. He is amazing. I love him to bits. He is my big brother within the pup community. Definitely giving him a massive shout out. Definitely follow him on Twitter, follow the Paws account, join the Telegram chats. Honestly, you just get such a variety of chats, especially with Chip involved. Moving on the videos, I have asked a couple of pups to give me the same answer. Well, not the same answers, because obviously everyone's different. I've sent them all the same questions. I'm still waiting on getting some of them back. I'm going to chase that up in a minute. And, yeah. So we can all experience together what each individual pup thinks, goes through on a daily basis, thinks, although dogs don't think, do they? Dogs do. But, yes, we've done all that. I've got interviews coming up, talking and discussing about mental health within the community, learning disabilities within the community. Any ideas you want me to delve into, please leave a comment below. Definitely subscribe to my videos. Give it a big thumbs up if you can. And wait eagerly for my next ones. I love you all. Have a nice evening, day, afternoon, something. I am totally not awkward. Love you!